Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the SEC, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time. Moving to his left. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He's on the run. Launches deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Bears looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on third and goal. Here's the option play. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run the option. Has the first down and more. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He hands it to the back. Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the back gets the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll give it to the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. It's a fumble. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down out at the 46. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Bears have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Baylor. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a bullet pass to the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They're trying to run it with the option. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a thrower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try the option play here. As the first down, still on the move. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the option play. He's swarmed by the defense. The Bears come to the line in a hurry-up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They're going to run the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. And there's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he fires the football to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The tight end has got it, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Here we go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Picks up the 1st down and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, what a day for this quarterback. If you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over 100 yards for the game. And this defense has had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps today.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's an option look. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts one deep over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra head.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Bears. And the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the pick.